I got the NEXTBASE 622. It's top of the line for them. You can get it full 4K recording, connects with a bunch of accessories. It's really good, and I am going to install this into my car. So, I mean, like looking at the box here, we've got a few little, I guess, marketing and selling points. So yeah, the 4K, extra clarity for whenever you need to look back on those recordings. Stabilization, which is good. You don't want the old shaky hand, shaky cam. It's got speech built into it, so it's got both the Alexa and what 3 words built into it, so that you can actually record and save while you're driving. If you forget to record something that you wanted to, you're not at risk of losing it. You can just say it while you're in the car and it'll do it for you. So yeah, and a few other things. You know, it's got emergency response. You can, I guess, slow it down to super slow-mo because of the frames per second, and extreme weather mode. To me, these are just more like, they're not really necessary features. They're just sort of quality of life. You can use them if you want to. I don't really plan on like needing to use SOS. I know how to use my phone and whatnot, and they're sort of features that companies love to sell you on just to make their product sound that much better, which I'm sure they're great, but you hardly ever really ever need to use them. So really what comes with this is just the camera, the mount, comes with a cigarette lighter adapter and USB cable for connecting it to your computer, a spare mount, spare tool, quick start guide. Pretty simple, nice and easy. And I mean, I've basically already gone through and a bunch of manuals and stuff here. Pulled it out, had a quick look at the hardware. I do need to go, they recommend you charge this for a couple of hours before use, just to make sure that the battery is fully charged and can hold full capacity, and then we'll be good to go in the car. And then it's just got a bunch of the accessories in here, which I've kind of just had a nosy around. Kind of already pulled it all out, had a look, so I can imagine what it already looks like before I'm going to put it into the car, which is nice and good. Now, what I am going to do is, you might have seen on the board it had a cigarette lighter adapter. Now, I hate cords lying around the car. They're just messy and yuck. So what comes with it is just a hardwire kit. I mean, you could do this yourself, but this was actually pretty cheap. I can't remember the price. I think this is about $30. So I just saw it as I was buying the camera, and I just thought, you know what, that's really cheap. I'm just going to tack that on. It makes it nice and easy, and then I can just plug it, hardwire it straight into the car. Nice and easy, no cables or cords hanging out into the cigarette lighter in the console for the car. Also, what I got with that is I've already put it in, but I got the little SD card. What was the size on this? I think this was like a 16 gig or something. More than enough. It was really cheap. It was only like, oh God, I can't even remember, 10, 15 bucks, something like that. I had to find that out. Not much at all. Really good. Should last me more than enough memory for what I need. What I also got is, did I treat myself and get the rear window camera? So wasn't actually thinking of getting one of these at all, but then, you know, I thought, why not treat yourself? You're already treating yourself, why not just treat yourself just that little bit more? So what we've got here is here's the mount. Let's pull it off. So you got a little mount, yeah, stick it to your back window, sort of like so, and then here's your camera. You can just connect that up real easy. Really strong magnet, holds it on place. You can sort of adjust it, get it to the right angle when you're installing it. Stick it to that back window, and then it's going to look out that window all day long and give you a rear view. Just thought I'd get that for just a little bit extra security. Yeah, because I mean, the whole idea of buying this was like, don't have one, would like one in the car. Just as like an extra insurance policy. You never really want to have to use it, but if you do, it's good to have. so that, you know, hopefully you're never in the wrong, and basically your NEXTBASE backs you up for the police, the insurance, or whatever it may be. So you are safe out there on the road. So we've got the reversing camera here. Basically we just got this long cord. You just plugs right into the side of your dash cam, and you'll be able to link this up into basically the roof of your car. And I just need to get that bad boy connected a bit better. And we just need to re-plug again. Yeah, cool. So we'll just get this plugged back in. And what we get here is that's me looking straight back at us. So yeah, that's nice and easy. You got your big normal dash cam, and it just puts a little bit, you know, looking up the back reverse of your car, what's going on. So in terms of like what comes in the box, I guess get a nice sticker, like that on the car, cool. So it's just a bit of a charger for 2 hours, you know, before you use it, cool. What's this one? Thanks for purchasing. Make sure you got the current firmware. Yeah, cool. And reversing camera, how to set it up. Not the most difficult part at all of the car. Cool. And then I guess this is just your quick start guide. It's quite big, but I guess looking at it, it's actually just big pictures and not much writing. You know, put SD card in, very difficult. Take off the cover, very difficult again. You know, and just basically goes through how it all plugs together, how to set it up. And like a 5-year-old could follow these instructions. As you can see, they are not difficult to do at all. Just trying to see anything interesting here. Not really. And just where you get the app. So I got the app on the phone and can do more setup from there. So quick setup should be quick and painless, especially going off this quick start guide if it's anything to go from. So what I'm going to do now is just charge this for, it says right there, charge for at least 2 hours using the USB cable before using on the car. So I am going to charge it and then I can use on the car. So I do plan on using it today, so I better quickly get off and charge that quick fast. Okay, so now that it's had a bit of a charge for a couple of hours, I just thought I'd go through and basically just go through it, see what the setup's like, and see how it all goes together. So it's just got the on button right here on the side, and you just whack that to get it on. Hang on. Yeah, so what I was doing, I just wasn't holding it down. You just got to hold it down for about like 3 seconds and get a light. Boom. There we go. Turns on. So when you first plug it in, you start charging, it actually goes through a bit of the initial setup, you know, set your language, your location, kilometers per hour or miles per hour and all that sort of stuff. But once we're in here, this is the touch screen. So if you've got it set up in the car, you can obviously, that takes a photo, you can record, you can go view what you've already got. And it's right. It's pretty easy, pretty responsive, nice and easy to use. The SD card just goes in the side here. It's nice and easy, and the charge port is on the top, so that's just where I had it plugged in for the last couple of hours. What we have on the side here is, this would be for your rear camera to plug into, or if you have an interior camera, there's an interior attachment that can attach to that, and it basically just has a camera facing backwards, you know, if you're an Uber driver or a taxi or something. And so yeah, there's a bunch of settings in here. So you got your video settings, you can go through and set all this up, so resolution and all that. And kind of already had a quick play with some of these. They're all pretty, just on off. Really, it wasn't anything too exciting in here. It's all pretty normal stuff. I guess you can put your number plate in, and yeah, time lapse. One thing I do want to do is just go through the quick setup menu, and maybe this, or maybe I got to search online and just see how you actually run all these programs, because some of them could be quite good to go through. So even though I'm going to install this into my WRX, that's not where I'm going to use it today. Today we're going to be using it in a different vehicle. And that would be this one right here. Welcome to Tina. It's my partner's new car. She got a nice CX-5. Maybe show you around here a bit more in the future. But today we're taking a trip down to Hawke's Bay, and that's about 430 kilometers away. It's a good 5 hour, just over 5 hour drive away. And I thought we'd take the Dashcam out for a spin in this little bad girl, and we'll see what it looks like. And yeah, it's a bit late in the day. It's about 4 o'clock right now. Sun's going to go down in about an hour and a half, so we might not get too much good footage, but yeah, we'll put a bit of the journey in there for you guys. So now I just need to get it set up. Awesome. Hey, so I know it's not going to be used in this car, but I'm going to hardwire it into my car. And regardless, it comes with a cigarette lighter, basically, adapter. And this was what a lot of people will use. A lot of people won't, be bothered to actually get behind their dash and actually hardwire in their dash cam, unless they're paying for someone else to do it for them, really. But hey, I thought we're going away for the weekend. I'm like, never going to use this. I could use it once at least. And the good thing is it comes with a spare 3M sticker. So this is just the metal attached. It's got a strong magnet, man. It's a really good magnet. Comes with a spare 3M attachment. It just basically just clips on. All right, pushing the wrong way. It's just a little mount like this. It just basically clicks on and off to this thing. So I can put one of these in this car and one in that car, and then obviously this is just magnet, comes on and off really easy. So if we're ever taking a trip in this car, because I'm not sure that we want to buy a second dash cam, maybe not, but I can always just basically unclip this bit, the whole thing, unclip it from my car, and then just whack it on this windscreen and we're good to go. And just when we're using the CX, Tina's her name. When we're using Tina, when we're driving Tina, we'll just have to use the lighter power attachment. So, time to get it installed. Awesome. Decided just to turn the car on because we don't need to be recording. I ran it out of battery, so I mean it's got power source now, but just wanted the basically to have some power so I can basically mock it up, see where it's going to sit, and make sure that it's got a good view. So just do that. Yeah, so I think it's somewhere about here is going to be pretty good for it. So now I'm just going to finish it off. Excellent. So that's basically it, pretty much set up now. I'll give you a bit of a closer view. So hello. Yeah, so basically this is my view here from the driver's point of view. Actually, my eyes are a little bit high like this. It's a little bit hidden behind the dash, behind the mirror here, which is but I guess you don't need to be, you know, focusing in on that while you're driving. That's kind of the view I've got from my eyes right there. But yeah, it's this, because it's all sort of temporary, you know, you got it in the glove box is where the cigarette lighter is. We just got this sort of temporary line which you'll have to put up with. Yeah, I'm not gonna, could probably, no, it wouldn't be long enough. No, not going to do anything about this. It's just one of those things that on a trip in this car, it's a temporary dash cam, so you're just going to have to whip it out with the old cord. But in my car, like I said, I'm going to hardwire it in. So, you know, in my car there would be the wire would come up here into the roof. We would then bring it around past the dash, and then well, it's going to get hardwired into the back here with the rest of the electronics, so we won't have this dangly thing in the way. So yeah, now that's all set up, we are ready for a lovely trip down to Hawke's Bay. Back now, home. Yeah, I love the dash cam. It worked really well on the trip, as you can see, up and down the country. It was amazing. It just ticked on, did its thing, pretty hassle free. But yeah, I just want to say it was the first time that I got to drive the new CX-5 on the road doing a long trip, and it's the first time I've actually driven a car as new as this on a long trip. And what I did want to say is, god damn, was it comfortable. I mean, the adaptive cruise control in this car was so nice. I barely had to use my foot for the most part of the drive. So it's just this little thing here, and it works really well. I mean, it's just like, you know, it looks like your old type of cruise control that we've had on cars for years. You know, you turn it on, you set the speed, but then it also has this sort of range meter which, you know, can read the cars in front of you, and it sort of just adjusts your speed as you're going along. Works really well for the most part, because yeah, I just basically put it in, took my foot off the accelerator, and didn't really have to use it at all. Just steered down the road, and the car was awesome. I'd say like the only bit where it did struggle a little bit is sort of when we're going on the inclines or declines, or there's quite a bit of camber or turn in the road, so it's on sort of the twisty stuff on the hills. That's where it was kind of like a little bit sketchy. Sometimes it would brake, but it would feel like it wanted to brake like sort of 3/4 of the way around the corner, because, you know, going downhill it was starting to carry too much speed, and it took a while for it to sort of figure out what it was doing and adjust the speed back down to what it was meant to be. But overall it was pretty good. On the open road, very easy. It just chewed up the meters. We just, you know, set it to 110 or whatever, and it just flew the whole way. Didn't even really have to think about monitoring the speed. Nice and easy, real simple. Really what you want on a good 5-hour drive. So, big thumbs up from me. So that's it from me today, guys. If you did like this stuff, you know, remember, give the old like, share, subscribe, and all that sort of jazz. So got the test run done in Tina, and next time we'll be hardwiring it into that bad boy over there. So look out for the next video. Until then, you know, I don't know, like, subscribe, and all that sort of jazz again. But yeah, see ya.